Welcome to Showbiz Connect, where you make connections. This show is the first one of the year and maybe longer than usual. So strap yourselves for a cool sleigh ride for our Zoomcast number 12. I'm really excited to be here with all of you and our special family guest of actors and directors. I have created Showbiz Connect to help you make connections and learn. It's a community for beginners, in the middle of the road actors, or people that would like to get in the industry. It's usually happening every second Wednesdays of the month with the same link. You can also watch the last episodes you missed on my YouTube channel, Casting Vlog, or type Showbiz Connect and you're going to find it. The link will be in the chat. Or even listen to them on Apple Podcast and Spotify in your car. So we have new guests every show, and today I have the honor to present family artists who will share their knowledge and inspire you. We also have a draw for one lucky winner, my showbiz, and most especially our famous breakout rooms for you to mingle later on between all of you to make connections. So, if you want to act, model, or become a better performer, this is your meeting connection, my showbiz. Therefore, I want to know more about you. So if it's your first time attending Showbiz Connect, can you write 0 in the chat so I know who's attending today in the live? And if you are newbies in show business, type 1. You're going to be my newbies. If you've been busy for 2 years or more, write 2. You're going to be my gonna-bees. All right, I see some zeros, some ones, that's great. And 3, if you are returning to your passion and you want to give it a shot, you will be my showbiz. And I'm looking forward to meet you, become stars all the way. And this is why we always have talents and guests that are on their way too. And it's always nice to see that because you're all stars to my eyes for showing up live, and it's never too late. You're not too young, too old. There is room for you. You just need to start one step at a time. So, and of course, I see some 3 as well. 4s, of course, Mark. You're always a star in the show. Thank you. Wonderful. So open your cameras, my showbiz, and be visible. It's called Showbiz Connect. So we're going to jump now into our special guest of the show today. So she's a voice talent, actress, director, writer, momager, celebrity assistant, showrunner, Patty Keach. Patty Keach is a voice actress and multidisciplinary creative, best known as a writer and assistant director on season 3 of You Can't Ask That. She also served as the personal assistant to Patrick J. Adams on season 1 of Plan B, working alongside other high-profile Canadian personalities. She's also a member of the Directors Guild, the Writers Guild, Actis IATSE, and is also an award-winning producer-writer recognized on the film's festival circuit. We're going to learn more about her. Coming from an acting and modeling family, Patty brings over 20 years of experience as an actor, host, and businesswoman. So welcome, Patty. Welcome, welcome. Can you hear me well? You have to open your mic so I can hear you. Whoops. There we go.
There we go. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Hi.
You're
Hello.
bringing your big smile.
Always, always smiling.
Oh, that's so wonderful. I think the first question I would have for you, why do you have Spark in your name? Because I know you're sparkly and everything, but why?
Well, it's actually a nickname that was when I was a kid, and it's actually like my name is Patricia Spark Keach. So there's Marie in it as well. And when I was on set, I was working, and there's too many Patricias and Patrice on, and they're like, "Oh my God, there's too many of you guys." And they said, "What's your middle name?" There's already a Marie, so I'm like, Spark. He goes, "That's what it's going to be," and then that just became my stage name officially. So yeah.
It's funny because we're going to talk about stage names in February.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
That's so
Very
cool to hear.
key. Very
Absolutely.
key. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's
Tricky.
Keach.
Yeah. It's Spark yeah. But yeah, no, so that's it. Also too, I always joke around and I say that sparkle's my favorite color. So I do like my glam, you know. So yeah. Yeah. Glam, costumes, dressing up, film. I was meant to be in film. Yeah. Or behind the camera, I found I'm
Yeah,
best.
that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I mean, the entire family has been in numerous ads, movies, and films. But
Yes.
let's start with you, and we're going to bring your daughter later on. So the big
Yes.
question is, how did you start, and how did your family join you on this whole journey?
Actually, I was inspired by my daughter, the one that Arielle, she's sitting beside me, but on a different camera. So I was inspired by her. I was in when I was like a young kid, there was like a local TV station, and they let a bunch of kids have a TV show, and it was a little bit like YTV, and we did all sorts of antics. So I did that for a couple years, and then I went into hosting, but then when I moved to Quebec, I just kind of fell out of it. I went into, the regular corporate life. Um, and my daughter was scouted for modeling, and we were in LA, and she was scouted for acting as well there. She got chosen for modeling and acting, so we were there for that. And things just kind of seeing her like have so much fun and loving it. My other daughter, of course, wants to be like big sister, so she does more the modeling side of things. Like, yes, she's done like big commercials like Pedialyte and whatnot, but she really does want to focus just on the modeling. So, yeah. Yeah, and Zachary, he's been really busy as well. Was busy. Everybody wants to they go through stages where they want to focus on school, and when you're a family of actors, school has to come first. Like you have to keep that, like your marks need to be a certain amount. And Ariel can attest to that. But she's a 90 plus student. So
That
she's
helps.
yeah, well, she's pretty smart. She's special. She knows that though. But I think that that's just my journey is that I just followed where my heart was, and I wanted to try voice acting, and I had so much fun, and I did commercials, and I had so much fun, and I worked on American sets, and I worked on Quebec sets, and they each have their own unique characteristics, and some people specialize, but I
Right.
don't want to cut my odds in half. I figure, why can't I just have fun all the time? So I do dabble in everything.
Yes, you
And
wear a lot of hats. Is there one in
yeah,
particular you like most, or you really like to be multi-disciplinary?
writing, and now that I'm one of the producer mentees that I've been picked up because of one of my projects, I want to focus on writing and producing, and representing Quebec from the OLMC, the official language minority, because the government has done like a huge investment in bringing business back to Quebec. We have beautiful sets, beautiful technicians, beautiful everything that happens behind the scene. They're all magicians, and my heart and my soul is like connected to them. But I really want to be a person who showcases our voice talents. Like we're the mecca as far as I'm concerned of Canada. Like Toronto has its specialties and stuff, but there's nothing like Montreal. There's absolutely nothing like it. Like
Yes, you're
we
right.
need to bring we need to debunk some of the myths that scared some people away, and this is the reason why um, they wanted to choose somebody who has had a couple hats and is very passionate and actually does film full time as their full time job, which is what I do, which is
And and
hard.
and if I recall, you took a voice class with us as
I did.
well.
I did. That was so much fun. Oh my gosh. I always recommend everyone to take your voice lessons, because there's something liberating about not being seen and being able to just let go. And you become such a better actor as well by taking voice lessons, because I didn't realize certain nuances and habits that I had in my voice. And so it was really interesting to kind of discover myself from the vocal side, but also from like how to care for yourself in a different way as an
Mm.
actor, which was really, really fascinating part of the course, which I wasn't
It really
expecting. But
helps. Absolutely.
yeah, yeah, no, and my demo that I did through you guys has got me quite a few jobs, and I
Yes,
loved
I
it.
saw
Yeah,
you did a
no,
couple of voice work. That's
yes,
fantastic.
sign up for her voice lessons. You will not go wrong.
Oh, thank you
Yes,
so much.
yes.
You know what? We have a picture of you. Sierra, can we put a picture of Patty and a bear? You have to
Oh,
tell us what
yes.
is that all about, right?
Okay, so this summer I was working on a film called Melody for a Bear, and I got to work with two bears. That one is Heaven, and they're twins, and the other one is called Halo. And we worked with these bears since they were 3 months in the forest, and we filmed this beautiful co-production from France and Canadian to make this just absolute perfection of a piece that Prune, the director's wife, had written. And it's not their first movie. They've done like many, many, many movies. But I kind of miss you kind of miss kind of being around the bears. Like you get so used to hearing their sounds and trying to keep them quiet when they're filming, and sometimes you have to wait for filming because one of them climbs up a tree, so you have a whole crew that's just looking up and they're all scared because the bear is still learning how to get down the trees, and so everyone's like so worried about the bear, and we were waiting for hours. And yeah, that's how it's like. It's like filming with like a rogue hairy actor. So
Something to learn to work with animals because you never think about
yeah,
that. Oh, right, I'm gonna have to work with cats and wolves and pack of
yeah,
dogs, and this is something else.
yeah, yeah.
Who would
And
have
there
thought?
and
Oh, one day I'm gonna work with a bear.
there's a huge a growing field of this. Like they need animal wranglers is what they're called.
Yes,
And they live and breathe animals. And there's this one lady in particular who does it. I can always drop her link if anyone's ever interested, but and just knowing more about her animals. But right now she's training wolves, she's got
yes.
tigers, she's got a baby Siberian tiger, I think, right now.
Wow.
She takes care of these bears after film. Like it's just really fascinating. I don't know, they just become, I miss the sound of them
Yes, I've
nursing.
studied that too. Who did the
Yeah.
wrangling for specific dogs who were working
Oh,
on the
wow.
film, and it's
Yeah.
really mesmerizing how
Yeah.
they have to raise them for so many months, and then to be able to
Yeah.
do sprinting on set and everything. It's quite something. It's a whole
Yeah.
different field.
And
And
it's something that animals are they're animals, so sometimes they're going to have a good day and a bad day, but sometimes because of the nature of the set, these animal wranglers that train these acting bears or acting animals are given like 2-3 days to like maybe like a couple weeks to bring them
wow.
up to speed. So it's tricky. Yeah. Yeah.
If anybody
Yeah.
has questions during the different interviews with Patty and later on, you can put them in the chat. We'll get to it when we can for sure. Um, what would you say to inspiring actors and directors out there? Um, what would be something that is a non-written law on set?
Oh my gosh.
Anything comes to
Like
mind? I know there's so many things, but
attitude. Um, don't be a jerk. Everybody will always remember, like be team, like you are team. You have to take your ego, put it aside, and be very be be a good team player and recognize that everybody is pitching into that same project that you are, and to not give up. You have to have a little bit of a tough skin too if you go into directing and producing, because you have to say no and you have to scope. You have to focus differently than what an actor does. Um, and You have to be patient because sometimes the actor thinks that they're giving you different takes, but they're just giving you different takes where they say one little word differently. That's not a different take. So so I guess like just just put yourself out there. Don't stop. If someone tells you no, don't listen to them. Do keep pushing. Like sometimes it's not about opening up the door. Sometimes you just have to go through it. Like
Mhm.
go through that door and get what you want and but learn your craft before you do because respect is earned um and people are more than happy to give you a chance if you're a good human. You know what I
Thank
mean?
you.
And
Well
you
said.
really want to. Everything else can be like trained for the most part, but just be really easy to work with and be a good human. Yeah.
Mm, mm, mm. For sure. And I know you have a club. You want to talk to us about this?
Oh, about my project right now?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so I like I started writing. I've been writing for a long time. We do the festival market, but I wanted to do a series, and the series is called Her Serial Killers Club.
That's right.
And it's yes, like
We're gonna put
basically
the
when a
link in the
bunch of
chat. You guys will be able to see for you and follow you.
yeah,
And we're gonna put your
yeah.
link IMDb. So what? Go ahead.
Sure, sure. And basically, what this show is about is it's a dark comedy, and it's about a bunch of like a really twisted sisterhood, a woman-led serial killer show that they run an amateur serial killer network through the front of a film company. So it's like a show within a show, and it's like Good Girls meets Dexter but like a female version. And but they really kill like Sweet Pea. So they're very horrible at what they do. And that's the funny aspect of it is that they're passionately trying to kill their demons and they're actually starting to kind of turn into them. And so it has a bunch of psychological thriller to it, but there's so much comedy in it. It's all baked in Canada because it's the last place that you would think there would be a serial killer club, especially run by women, is Canada. Like, like we're too nice to do that. And who wants to go through the bureaucracy of Quebec? Like, we're in the perfect hiding spot to place the story there. Also, too, I really want to showcase all of the Quebec and Canadian landscape. Like it's timely because we're in the elbows up, kind of trend right now. Canada's really trying to find their place. We're trying to show that we're not just these nice cousins that everybody loves. Like we need to have a show where Canada has some edge. But like most women do, it's going to be run efficiently even if it's not run efficiently. Like we're always going to have a solution. Like if a person can handle carpool, they can handle body cleanup. Like it's just going to be a really lovely show. Um, like there's accidental cannibalism. These girls have to go through murder boot camp. They don't know how to hold guns and somehow they get away with it because everyone just thinks, oh, it's just movie magic. Oh, it's outside of a production company. It's just part of some movie they're doing, so they get away with it. And that's basically the premises of the show is that it's kind of a tongue-in-cheek kind of
Tongue
like
in
a
cheek, yeah.
coup at
Yeah.
society of things happening in plain sight. And we
Very cool.
so there's a lot of dynamics. The cast is extremely diverse to represent Canadians, and also too it talks about um, the culture that women like different women from different cultures have kind of had some traumas or experiences. So it has a lot of underlying themes that puts women first, Canada first, and it's a guilty pleasure. So yeah,
We're
yeah.
certainly gonna follow you. This is really exciting.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank
That's
you. Thank
fabulous.
you. What a lot of people
Actually,
don't know is though that it takes like 3 to 5 years to make a series before you actually see it on the show on the TV. So
oh yes, and sometimes 10
yes,
years for certain
yes,
productions before you
yes.
get the
Like Plan
funds and
B.
everything else, for
Yeah,
sure.
like Plan B, it took 8 years just to get in the French version.
Can you
Um,
imagine?
yeah, so we're at year 2.5. So we're hoping to go into development in November. And we're already like looking at the casting. And obviously, there's a lot of stuff that happens in post too. And that's where we go and see people like Helen, and she hooks us up with all the voice talents and uh, and helps us rock out the show. So
Absolutely. And there's
yeah,
so many people in your family. There's one that we're gonna invite here, special
yes.
member of your family. So
She's the
she's
star.
also into doing her own stuff and her own
Yeah.
movies. So it's
Yeah.
all in the family, like we say. So
Mm-hmm.
I would like to introduce her.
Okay.
So thank you, Patty. I'll be right
You're welcome.
back.
Okay.
Um, we have Arielle. Arielle,
Hi.
the daughter of Patty. Arielle is an actor member and a versatile talent. You'll see she has performed as an actor model with credits including the first season of Ghosts and the latest winter therapy ad for Quebec Tourism. And beyond acting, she has expanded her expertise into special effects makeup, blood rings, and directing. She wrote and directed our own project where she managed a professional crew of 60 people. She drew her own storyboards, you'll see, and handled sound equipment setup. Part of an award-winning acting family, Arielle continues to be a rising force in both the local and international film scenes. Just before we introduce her, we're going to watch a quick video of the family in action as well. It's a little surprise. There you go.
75 miles an hour. 75? That's faster than your car, Mom.
That's right, sweetie. 36 wolf.
40 zebra. Rhinoceros, 5,100 pounds. 13,300 pounds elephant.
Whoa, can I see?
Mm-hmm.
Arielle, welcome, Arielle. We're very
Hi. Thank you for
honored to
having
have
me.
such a talent here.
Oh, thank you. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you so much for the invitation. It's amazing.
So glad and thank you for skipping school just to be here today. That's fantastic.
I don't mind at all. Thank you.
I guess you're used to it, doing everything that you do, right?
Absolutely. I mean, like, it was more like I started movie when I was like 7 and like 8, so that was when I like missed most of the school. But like still now for like interviews and for like other acting jobs I do, but much less, which I'm okay with. But yes, that's true.
Is this your first Zoom interview?
Oh, not at all. I mean, it's been a while, but I think it's my maybe my fourth, maybe my fifth, I'd say.
Good
Yeah.
job. And you just
Thank
turned
you.
15, right?
I just turned 14, close enough though,
14. So you're going to be 15 and
in October.
oh, wow, 14. And you've
Thank
done all of this so far. Wow. So
thank
what
you.
age exactly did you start?
So I started modeling, I would say when I was 6. And so I started off because my mom had heard about like I'd say like a casting for modeling. So I went ahead and I tried it out. And I was like, oh my God, this is so much fun. I get to like pose in front of the camera. Like it was amazing. And then when I got into film, I was like around 7, and that's when I started writing my movie. And then we produced it when I was 8.
That's amazing.
Thank
And
you.
you also have your brother and sister and your dad working
Absolutely.
as well?
Absolutely. My sister is more on the modeling side, even though she does like some acting bits, like commercials and such. My brother, I think he did both. He acted in a few commercials as well, and a few short films too. He's less of modeling, I say more acting. And then my dad, he's a little bit everywhere, but like we love him for it. So yeah,
Yeah, he's French, right? He's
yeah,
Québécois.
francophone, yeah, from Rivière-du-Loup.
So is that why you guys moved from LA to Quebec? Was that for love, Patty?
We were always from Quebec though. That's the thing.
Well, I
Oh,
was.
okay,
Oh,
okay.
oh
So
yeah, right.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
yeah.
you've been moving around, right?
Yeah,
We're
sure.
gonna show you a picture on set while you're editing your storyboard. And I'd like you to tell us a little bit about that project, because everybody's so curious about it. Can we show Sierra the picture? There you go.
Oh,
that's you.
yes. Okay.
That's
So
you
this was
setting the frame.
yes, exactly. This is like the making of my short film, which honestly amazing film. Is Moving Past Goodbye, about a military family, well, a military girl, part of a military family, which and she just gets fed up of having to move and never being stable in a home because she's like to move on every like 2 to 3 years. So she ends up running away. And it's pretty much her going through the process of like being by herself and trying to be independent. So this like the photos was just me like trying to plan out, figure out how I wanted it and like where I wanted the angle from. So like just so like it became more emotional. So like we felt like we were there in the moment. So that's what I was doing in the photo.
But there's quite a few trick scenes.
Sorry?
There's quite a few trick scenes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because we're here. You can open. We can ask. You can open your mic,
Oh.
Spark,
Oh yeah, that's what I was about to say.
because we hear you through. Yeah, I know you're next
Okay.
door.
Sorry.
No, for sure, for sure. And I'd like to show something. You've also been in the Montreal Film Life magazine as a top talent to
I
watch
have.
and now we're in 2026. So, and that was
I
like
know.
2021. Can we see that picture? Do you have that
Yeah, let's
picture
see.
in that magazine? Yeah, so that was in a magazine, and now what awards did you get so far with all of that?
Oh my, there's not to brag, but there's so many that I don't remember all of them.
So many.
One of them was Best Director. Then it was, I think it was Youngest, one of them.
Oh, there's an award named after you.
Yeah, so there was an award created for me. I'm so proud of that. It's one of like the like things I like talk about when someone asks me about it. Oh my God, what was it called?
New Generation
New
Award.
Generation Award. Because of my young age, they were like, wow, this is so impressive. How about we create an award just for this like magnificent like event that happened?
Youth. Yeah, for
Yeah, for
youth.
youth,
Yeah.
exactly. So yeah, that was
Wow.
amazing.
See,
That's
there's a lot of support that goes for emerging artists that want to put out these movies and they can apply for grants. But when you're under 18, even under 16, let alone at that young age that she wanted to do this,
right.
can I tell the funny story about the directors? What you did?
Oh my God, okay, yeah, go
Okay.
ahead.
So
Sure,
because
we
she had
want to
worked
hear it
on,
all.
yeah, okay, she had worked on multiple sets and she was telling these directors, oh, I have an idea for a film. And they're like, oh, well, you put it together and you bring it to me and I'll help you with that. Well, she took them seriously. And and she's like, Mom, I took this to my acting coach and my acting coach, Josa
Joseph,
Mall,
Joseph.
went and said, do it, film it. This is a great script. And our agent at the time was Abiel from Abiel Talent, who has since deceased. And he was such a supportive guy. And he was like, we have to do this. We have to do this. It's such a good script. It showcases all the talent. It's perfect. It's a beautiful story. And so she was telling all these directors this. I come home and she's like, Mom, I called the directors and everybody, and I offered them to do the movie, but she offered them all to direct, like to be a DOP, all of them. So you have all of these professional people saying, yes, yes, this is great. We love the script. And then we went on a Zoom call. Do you remember that Zoom call?
Oh my God. I think
Yeah.
yes, I remember. Yeah.
And you had an itinerary and you're like, okay, so I need this done, and this done. Who's going to do it? And they all organized themselves into the roles. Directors, like professional directors. I was mortified. Oh,
Wow. I love
yeah.
it. And
Yeah,
you did it.
absolutely
You know, it
mortified.
takes it
But they
takes
did.
balls and it takes courage. And when you have vision, you go for your vision and look where you are now, right? I mean,
Exactly.
you're
Like
on set,
I did.
editing.
I
What?
wouldn't have stopped at nothing at that point. Like I was like, yes, this is gonna happen and it's gonna be amazing and I'm gonna be able to talk about it in the future and say that I did this because
I put myself out there and I was able to build up the courage to like express myself. And yeah, so absolutely, 100%.
Did
My bad.
did you just put something in the chat, Sierra, for what for the movie? Fantastic. So you
movie
guys can
link.
take a look. Okay, that's what I thought. She was pointing at me like, yes.
Okay.
So people got, so say the whole title for us, Ariel.
The
What
whole
is it
title
called?
is Moving Past Goodbye. Yeah,
Moving Past Goodbye.
that's the one.
And you directed it.
Directed, wrote, and acted in it.
And chose the music.
And chose the music. Yes, that was one of the hardest parts.
That was long.
Oh, for sure.
Open your mic. You can to
Oh,
unmute
sorry.
Patty.
Oh, yeah. Whoops.
Just
Sorry.
better. That's okay.
Yeah, no, everybody, like she was calling people to offer them roles and they were like, okay. But then when they met her, the first instinct was for them to look at me. And I'm like,
That's
Oh
right.
my God.
this is her show.
I have a
She's,
funny story actually.
yeah.
So there was one of the actors, she was so sweet, and she came in and she was like, like where's the director? Like she's supposed to be like a little younger, like where is she? And I was like, oh, like I was trying to find her, 'cause, like I heard her voice, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm right here, I'm right here, I'm right here. And she looked at me, and I can't describe the look on her face. I think it was like shock and awe at the same time. But like, oh, that was so funny though.
Now
The first
that
time
should have
someone
been
looking for.
filmed.
Yeah, for sure.
But
The
all of
reaction.
those actors, they are
Oh,
dedicated to you.
Oh, for
They
sure.
love you.
I think so. Oh, I hope.
She earned her creed.
So did
Yeah.
you do the making of?
Sorry?
What about the making of?
Oh my God, the making of the whole thing was, for me, was the best part. Like, I got to act. Well, I got to like low-key boss everybody around, you know? So like that was fun. And I got to like make my ideas come to life that I never thought I'd be able to do because of my age specifically, you know, because I was like 8 at the time that we were filming it. But like
What was your
the whole
age
making was,
specific?
sorry?
Your age was 7?
Oh, yeah, 7.
I would just say to her, well, what do you need? Well, I want to do this.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, well, let's put it to the team and see how we can figure it out. Like that's what a director is about, the concept and the vision, and the DOP figures out what technical requirements is
Yeah, for
needed.
sure.
We had an
So,
amazing
Arielle,
DOP. I
what
don't know if anyone's
advice
ever worked
then?
with Jamel Jackson.
Oh
He's
yes, he was amazing. He helped
he's
so much
really
with
fabulous.
everything.
Great
And
guy to work with
you,
kids.
yes,
Yeah.
you also do special effects makeup? Like
I
what?
do. Okay, so far I've only done it for like 2, I would say, events. I did it for a short film that maybe was like 4 months ago, and I worked a blood rig for the first time, and it was amazing. I loved it so much.
It's
And then
actually won awards. It's
yeah, I won
actually
awards for it.
at Fantasia. It's been winning awards. It's a French movie called Enchantelage.
Yeah, that's the one.
And all the effects, you'll see Miss Arielle doing it. And like the effects are what everyone's freaking out, because like there's blood coming out of the guy's ear when it gets stabbed off. And yeah,
Goes well with your club, right? Goes very well with this.
Oh yeah,
well,
for sure.
I'm hiring her. I'm definitely hiring her because
Oh,
of the production time. There's, if that's what she wants to do, because as a momager, the kids change, like
Oh yeah.
with the school and everything like that. Like maybe she's gonna not want to do this for a couple of years and then come back to it. Like that's the kind of thing I noticed about acting family, like our acting family is, we go into it, we come out, we do this, then we try that, we figure out this, we sit in that for a bit, and then we realize how much fun it is, and then we do everything again, and then we, but school is super important to all of us here, so sometimes we have to put it on pause so that we can keep those marks up, right?
I understand that for
absolutely.
sure.
Yeah.
And we're gonna put some links of your Instagram for people to follow you, Arielle. Follow
Thank
your
you.
career. You're on your way up. You're only quite young yet, still.
Yeah.
Well,
And
she was lucky too to have a killer role because, she was the one who killed Pete in Ghost.
That was
right.
amazing.
Yeah.
the day
Wow.
after, I was like going around school like, guys, I killed Pete, just to like freak people out. It was so funny though. And then
You
I
have
was
to
like,
be
oh,
careful
go
what you
watch
say.
Ghost. Like, yeah. I'm not, don't worry. Like, I was like, okay, go watch Ghost. Like, you'll see it. And that was kind of like how I sold myself to my friends and like my teachers and stuff. That was really funny.
Do you have any advice now for aspiring actors and
Mm,
directors?
special
So
skills.
absolutely. Uh, my advice is to follow your dreams, no matter how big or small. And it might feel impossible, but if you really set your heart and you're like, yes, I want to do this, and you take the courage and the time to do it, you can achieve anything. And then, of course, age is really just a number, and then you can do no matter what, no matter the age, no matter the circumstances or anything.
And that goes
I
both
love
ways
it.
because I'm 50 and I'm still emerging as a new emerging producer. So
Yes, we're gonna watch your career go up also. Absolutely. You guys are
I
fantastic.
hope so.
I mean, we couldn't have the whole family, but you guys are amazing.
Thank
And
you.
we're
thank you.
actually gonna do a draw um,
Okay.
because well, we're gonna do it because Patty here is offering a t-shirt from her uh, Mad
Series.
Angel
Yeah.
Productions.
Yes. Mad Angel
Right?
Productions is actually our family owned production company. So the side that Ariel, yeah, there's the Mad Angel production. There's more of us than you think. Her serial killer club. And because we have Mad Angel, it's like the first, it's basically like most of the kids are named after angels, but Madison. So we put Mad Angel Productions.
Wow.
And, we wanted this to be their legacy because, like, Zachary is now in animation. And so he might be able to use this as a like division of animation, or this is going to be something where they can create, if they can't find jobs, there's always a spot where they can make their own job. They all own this company. We all choose the projects. We choose projects like on the angel side that has more of the innocent child, more like the child focus, like the stories out of the eyes of a kid, but on a really adult topic. And that's why Ariel's movie was so beautiful, is because what she wrote and directed and what an adult sees versus what a kid sees in that movie, it's two different things. Now, when she watches that movie, she realizes that she's hinting at some very heavy um, subjects, you know, uh, that are in that movie. Um, so, like, I think that that's why it was one of the secrets, is because the beauty of what children can provide. Like, if you listen to a voice of a child, sometimes it's
Mhm.
more magical than an adult trying to make that voice. You know what I mean? So like
Oh, I
there's so
totally
much
agree.
opportunity.
We do a lot of animation and we all prefer that. And
Yeah, yeah.
even though we're casting now for Maya the Bee and we need
There.
Sunny
There you go,
as
Ariel.
well.
Put your name in the
Yeah.
hat. But but like it's so important to like there's a place for everybody. Um and everybody has their own fingerprint. Nobody's the same. And so like you can't really look at competition or jealousy or anything like that. Like everyone just has a spot. We'll just find it,
Yes,
right?
yes.
So, but yes, take Helen's course because you'll definitely find your niche. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. But Ariel, but the angel side of the things is more like that type of like focuses on what the kids can do and the stories that the kids are going to be doing. Wherever they take that, that's their choice. For me, I have the mad side, which is kind of the more dark humor, shorts called inappropriate, really dark, traumatic dramas of true stories, some docu-series called Angry Fan, which is about
Okay.
the culture of Canadian, I guess, hockey families and how like they're so nice, but then they get in the ring and they're scary.
Right. So that's our family business. And if we're not sure where to take it, I can actually have a conversation with all the kids and my husband, and we'll actually get some traction on where we need to take things. Like, hey, what about this and what about that? Because it's not just an adult's point of view, it's a kid's point of view, and they're really smart.
That's
Ask them questions,
fantastic.
really.
If every parent would think like that, yes.
Yeah.
You're a team. You guys are a team and you think and you make decisions together. I
Yes.
think that's really fantastic. I bow
Yes.
to that for sure. So, like Patty, I took 1 day voice class. We have one coming up. It's March 7th in person or in Zoom if you need a voice demo to work on video games, dubbing, or animated films. And you can get $25 discount because you are live. And we're going to put the link in the chat right now. And secondly, my mission is to help as many of you to be the best you can. So I created a full acting course for beginners or middle of the road talents with a step-by-step strategy to follow for a clear and precise roadmap. And it's called the Showbiz Formula One. It's a fast track online class to learn all the basics. So, if you have people that you know around you that need this, you have the tools of the acting skills that you need for a major pit start. The Showbiz Formula One, it's 90 days online course platform with videos designed for new and emerging actors who are ready to stop guessing and start taking action. If you are retired, you want to have fun, well, with Formula One race course, you will have a personal dashboard and you'll go in a straight line to learn at your pace, since it's videos online that you can go back to watch anytime, anywhere, thanks to the 20 modules, lessons, and templates for everything you need. And check this out, every 2 weeks, you will present your scene or monologue live on Zoom with different coaches, maybe if you have an audition coming up, and myself also, and all of your questions answered. So it's wonderful to gain confidence for your last minute auditions, and you will not find this advertised anywhere except here right now. So the Formula One acting class is the industry blueprint to know how the industry actually works. You're going to stop feeling lost and you can start thinking like an industry talent. We give you tricks of the trade straight. We'll show you how to market yourself, how to do proper self-tapes. We're going to give you even meditation geared for your success. And we're going to show you how to find auditions and agents. You're going to get in the game and start landing work. And the Showbiz Formula One is your launch pad, and it's your first 12-week sprint towards real results. To sum it up, it's designed to move you from amateur to market ready in about 3 months. And we have also 3 private coachings with me. The full list of casting directors in Montreal, Toronto, Ottawa, talent agencies, including specialty agents for comedians, circus talents, hosts, and speakers, as well as a full list of worldwide modeling agencies. We have a list of the schools in North America to polish your style. We have the list of the acting job platforms for you to apply. So if you want to know more, you can make an appointment right now or for later, so we can discuss your options if you have something or someone interested. We're going to put the link in the chat if you want to make an appointment and discuss that. And that's going to give you different times for us to chat to elevate your career. So I'm also adding a bonus. I'm also putting resumes, document templates, workbooks, and the free registration in our database so you can get work. So here we go. So basically you can, we have the link in the chat. Fantastic. So, oh, and by taking this class, you will get a certificate at the end on top of it. So you can click to make your appointment and you can save it right away. So next, all right. Now, what I wanted to give you is also, oh, I just wanted to tell you that if you registered online, you will also receive reminders for us to alert you for the next shows coming up. And the next show is going to be February 11th. And we're going to talk about stage names, which is a whole different thing. And with a very special guest also. You're going to receive emails if you didn't register through Showbiz Connect, you won't receive it. If you went directly to Zoom, you won't receive it. But if you go to the link directly to receive the emails, you will receive all the next shows coming up. And later, if you want to save the chat, you can click the three dots top right of the chat to save it all. But we're gonna give you about 3 minutes at the end to copy everything. Fabulous. Hi, Kathy. Nice to see you.
Hello, Hélène. You have a delightful group here. Hi, Sparkle. I already have a t-shirt.
You do? Of
I
course,
love
for the special
Kathy.
event at the networking. Fantastic.
Yeah,
See?
but I've got to tell everybody here, Hélène is my favorite casting director in Montreal for her innovation, looking outside the box and finding unique new talent that nobody else has seen before. So, Hélène, I applaud you.
Thank you so much, Kathy, for being there. Thank
But
you.
I have to say, but Hélène is not like a normal person. For me, she's an angel. She's an angel, and she really has an international mindset.
Couldn't agree more, Mark.
Thank you so much. And if you guys want to be there at 5 o'clock for the French guest that's going to be there, you are very welcome as well. There's going to be another draw. And also follow Arielle on and go check out her movie that we put in the chat. We're going to leave you a couple minutes to copy the chat or save it, save your links. Keep the buzz, my showbiz, and share the link to Showbiz Connect for others to profit the knowledge and the connections. And in the chat, you can keep following us on LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, and you can watch the past show. This show is going to be probably posted by Friday, I imagine, on our YouTube channel, on Apple Podcast, and also on Spotify. So thank you so much, Marjorie. Thank you for being there. Thank you for following. This is going to be fantastic. And thank you, Patty and Arielle, for being here. We're going to follow your career very closely. And who knows, you might be back in a year to see where you are at now. So hopefully you guys made some good connections. And we're going to see you February 11th